Hey everybody, welcome to Review Time with Islip. I'm Islip, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Godzilla vs. Kong. Mega punching Kong with lights and sounds. Now, again, in case you were wondering, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. In case you're wondering, yeah, I'm going to be off to the side because this figure is gigantic. Anyway, so you get Kong with a really nice sculpt. If I'm honest with you, I think he's slightly, I don't want to say too big, but he is bulkier. Like, he is definitely a lot thicker than he should be, but it still looks good. So you get a Kong, you get the Godzilla spine axe, and you get a little 1-inch soldier. I forgot how to say soldier. I almost said shoulder. And that's why I was having such an issue, in case you were wondering. There's a little blurb that I didn't read on the top of the other Godzilla box. Let's see, is it the same thing? Yeah. So it says, let's bring it in closer so you can see it better. Okay. It says, legends collide as Godzilla and Kong, the two most powerful forces of nature, clash in a spectacular battle for the ages. The monster war rages on the surface and deep within our world as the spectacularly secret realm of Titans known as the Hollow Earth is revealed. Yeah, no, that was corny. Who cares? Yeah. So there, I'm out of practice. I'm out of practice. Okay. So let me turn the box over, and you can see this guy could get back in the box without too much of an issue. So you get him, and it's humongous. It is humongous. Let's go ahead and take him out. First, we're going to look at the accessories because they're easier to deal with. So you have the Godzilla axe, which it's a bit thicker than I remember it being, and it's made of this plastic that is kind of squishy a little bit. It's well, especially here, but it's a soft plastic. It is, but it looks good in his arm, and it's pretty big. You can see just by my hand, it is pretty big. So you get that, and then you get, of course, come here. You get the 1-inch soldier. Again, I was gonna say shoulder, and I mean, it's sculpted nicely. There's a lot of detail on there, which honestly, if I'm honest, I wouldn't have thought you'd be able to see that much detail. Like, you can almost practically see a nose. You can see a face there, which you can't even see on like Takara's Masterpiece figures that are a little bit bigger than this. You don't see anything. This is a blob. This guy, and this is coming from Playmates, where their toys, when they first got the line, looked like bootlegs because they were so soft and rubbish. So here we go. Here's Kong. And I'm gonna move him back just a little bit. So you can see there's the little human, and I think that might be closer. No, that was actually closer in scale to Kong when he was on Skull Island. I think when he was the first movie, Kong on Skull Island, I think that was a closer. That looked better, and this makes a lot more sense than Godzilla coming with a little figure, if I'm honest with you, because you could just pretend that it's from Skull Island. So move it over, and we'll zoom out a little bit more so we can make sure we got all of Kong in here. Let me go ahead and get my measuring utensil, and you might see some figures off to the side. I'm trying to obscure them, but oh well. There are some figures that I have a lot of stuff that I would like to review because I haven't been reviewing the stuff when I've been getting them. So this dude is 13¼ inches, and he is 34 centimeters tall. So he's just actually a little taller than the Godzilla figure, which I don't know. I don't think he was this bulky in the movie. I think he was as tall as Godzilla, and yeah, he was bulkier, which leads me to wonder how Godzilla was able to overpower him, if I'm honest with you. Because he's a gorilla, and gorillas are amazingly powerful things. But, yeah, he did it. And there he is with his axe's jaw moves. I should have done the posability first. Let's take the axe out. Now we can leave the axe on. Okay, so his jaw can move. His head, unlike Godzilla's, can move. His arms are actually ratcheted. I didn't realize that. Ratcheted at the shoulder to go in and out like that. They're not ratcheted going 360 the other way. He has about 90-degree elbow bend, and it rotates at the elbow, and his wrist rotates. His hand doesn't move. It's molded the way it is. So that hand is molded that way, which for some reason now seems very obscene. And then he's got another one molded as a fist. I think this is the one he punched Godzilla with in the movie. Maybe it was that one. I forget. I think it's reversed. But as he held the axe in his right hand mostly, I guess that's why they favored that to be an open fist. There is what do you call it? There is rotation at the waist. It doesn't rotate 360 because there's a spring gimmick in there so that you can do the punching thing, almost like the old Masters of the Universe figures had. His legs do not have articulation, but his feet rotate, so you can get him to stand. He does have a button gimmick that when you press does this. And I think he has 3 sounds. So let's bring him in closer so we can get them. Yeah, so he has one more sound than Godzilla does. I wish they had more sounds, I really do, or where if you held down the button it did something different, but holding down the button really doesn't do anything. Except keep his eyes on. No, it didn't even do that. Now, on the back of the packaging, you might have remembered he had pupils. He don't have pupils when the thing lights up. Which is weird that Godzilla has the pupils, because when Godzilla's eyes light up, usually you don't see the pupils anymore. So I don't understand what happened, but whatever. Anyway, like I said, he's got where you can do that. It's not the best gimmick, but it's a thing. So, yeah. Let's get him in with Godzilla. Did I move him over too far? No, I didn't. We'll get him in the... Oh, there he is. How did I lose something so big? So, actually, Godzilla's taller, so I must have measured Godzilla wrong. Because I could have sworn. But King Kong was in no way that bulky. So, yeah. That said, though, this guy is awesome. These guys together are awesome. Let's do that again. So cool. I'm sorry, I don't care. I know these are made for little kids, but these things just look awesome. And unlike Godzilla sculpt, this guy's sculpt is actually, for the most part, pretty sharp. I mean, it's got a little bit of softness here, but for the most part, the sculpt is way sharper than Godzilla's. I don't understand what happened. I don't like the way they molded his mouth here. If you look, and the only reason I don't like it isn't because it's anything wrong with it. It's because, like, I guess it was in mid expression, so it kind of makes him look like his jaw is broken or something. Kind of like Peter Jackson's Godzilla. If you looked at his face, like, his face was like all tore up because, like, I guess his jaw got broken, so he had a sideways look or something. I don't know. It's just, he don't look right with that look on his face. But I mean, I wish his teeth would have been more bared or less bared. Like, if this would have been even, that would have been fine. I wish his mouth could open more, like his head could tilt back and it could open more, but it's not bad for what you're getting. It's still, for the most part, a lot more posable than you would think for something like this, and it just looks good. It really looks good. I like it. So that said, I almost said Godzilla. I am Islip. I got these from Walmart. I don't remember. I think they were $29 each. They might have been $24. But again, they're, especially this guy, I think, is he weigh more than Godzilla? He weighs a little bit more than Godzilla. He weighs about the same, but he feels a lot more, what is the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say bulky. Just a lot more solid. It just, I guess because of the way he is, the way they made, he just feels like a much more solid figure. He has more posability than Godzilla does, and it looks good. It looks good. I enjoy having these figures just on my desk here, just, you know, standing there, or, you know, kind of like they're in a fighting pose, and yeah. So that said, I'm Islip. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and ciao.